Story time of how I got a job as an influencer's assistant and how it completely changed my life. I was working in a restaurant at the time and living at my parents' house in New Jersey. And I really wanted a job where I could be like a remote influencer's assistant, like something cool in social media that was gonna be fun and like I didn't have to go into the office or like live in a specific place. So I had a nervous breakdown and I went to Guatemala because I couldn't find anything. I had just hiked this volcano, which was like the hardest thing I've ever done. And then to celebrate, I went out and took shots in Guatemala. Next morning, I was laying in a hammock when I saw a TikTok video about a job as an influencer's assistant. The video had like so many views, so I was just like, shit, I really want this, and I really, like, there's gonna be so many applicants, like I need to do something that's gonna be like special and cool. So I did like a ton of research on the influencers where like I knew like everything about them. Made a really cool resume in Canva. This was like super important because I didn't want them to think like I didn't have any type of creative skills, so I made my resume in Canva. I also made everything seem like a lot cooler than it was. I think I put like CEO of like my Instagram handle, and at the time I had like less than 1,000 followers. Sent them a really in-depth cover letter, both like acknowledging the things that they needed help with and then also offering like, oh, I can also do this, I can also do this, like I can also edit videos. Do you need help writing captions? Like I can do that too, like I can do anything. Like tried to make myself stand out in any way. Even like she was an actor and she had done some commercial acting and I was like, I'm familiar with the sites, like I know this site, I know this. And they got back to me about the interview. I was like, okay, I really need to do something like cool. Bonded with the interview times, and I also made a personalized video for them that I sent them that was like everything about like the research that I've done on them, like why I was familiar with them and like why I was so perfect for this job. And then I interviewed and I was hired that day. Life has completely changed since then. Like I quit my restaurant job, I moved out of my parents' house. I literally travel full time now because the job is fully remote. I spend a month in each different country and just like hop around. The best part is like I genuinely like my job. Like I learn new things, it's enjoyable. It's exciting because there's so many influencers hiring.